All right. Apologies for the disconnection on the last uh on the last video. I had no idea it was so laggy, and I apologize if you had to go through that. But again, this is all part of the experience. This is all part of being a fly on the wall, right? Sometimes you fall off, right? Sometimes I don't know, like you don't get a perfect you don't get a perfect view. You don't hear things properly. That's okay. That's all part of the experience. Anyway, all
Feel
right.
like you're going
So
to talk about life.
what's that?
I feel like you're going to talk about life.
I was going to talk about life. Yeah, Uh, that's true. I think there's a metaphor for life there. I think there's definitely uh, anyway, I don't think they're here for the philosophy. I think they're more
I
here
see.
for the vibe coding. So maybe we should do more of that instead of philosophizing. Um, all right. Cool. So this approve thing seems to be working. We're able to approve and reject and review queue that's loading properly. Yeah, I'd say this is good. Like this is pretty good. So let's go ahead and save all that stuff. I keep changes. Keep all. Keep all. All right. Let's just commit. I'm just gonna commit everything. You know, we're in a good place. We're in a good place. Focus. Switch focus. Full. Toggle full screen. Oh no, we don't want full screen. There's a way to make just this one. Maximize pane. Okay. Maximize pane. That's a funny one. Okay. Yeah, I think we can just add all this stuff. Probably drop scripts. We don't need scripts, but otherwise, backfill review status, I think we can drop that too. Everything else we'll just add. Oh, dump.rb, RDB. Oops, get to Igor. Man, I'm typing less and less these days. It's mostly voice. Like I actually
Mm.
spend most of my time just talking.
Losing more calories, I see.
Yeah.
Smart.
Unable to capture the camera device. Well, what's that mean? I haven't checked in on the stream, but I assume it's going well. Hope it is. All right. Beautiful. All right. Feels good to be in a position where things are working. Like you're in a working state. You can see a topic. You can have a call on a particular topic. So we can have a chat about bootstrapping and then be able to generate content. I mean, the call works, right? We don't have to test it again.
It does work.
Yeah, we don't have to test it again. I mean, how many times are we going to test it, right? I'm 100% sure it's working. Yeah. I'm tired of cookie cutter investment advice. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. All done. What's going on? Why did it start? Okay. That took a while. Yeah, it took a bit of time. I don't like this topic ID, whatever. I mean, it's okay. It takes forever to switch. You notice that? The switch?
Yeah.
I don't know why it takes so long. Let's start. Switching topics takes a really long time, and the address bar doesn't update immediately, and neither does the display. Is there something wrong about our current switching implementation? Is there a way we can do this in a more natural Next.js fashion? I think there's a Next.js docs. Let's reference Next.js doc. All right. So the two things that we wanted to check, I guess we're not going to be able to do it in this call, but maybe we just capture this somewhere for next time. Is what were the two things? First off, we need to maybe we look at transcription implement. So this is already done. We don't need this. Uh, yeah, we don't need this anymore. So progress. Oh man, we haven't updated this for a while. Authorization. Oh man, dude. Okay, whatever. All right, we'll come back to that. But maybe we just capture somewhere here next time. So we need to. Um, so the second thing was, and then the first one was what was it again? Uh, do you remember?
To to update the so we have the issue of updating it's the lag that we're having between two the switching between the two topics.
No, no. That will fix now, or I think it's already fixed.
We
It's
wanted
fixing
to
it now.
generate a better output, uh, the content.
Yeah, yeah. Take feedback. Approved, rejected into consideration. Wait,
And then the yeah, that's about it.
use link with prefetching. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it's got a better way of doing it. Let's see. It should fix this now. Should fix it.
What topic selected?
Okay, so the switching happens instantly. The, the URL doesn't update instantly, but maybe that's okay. I'm assuming they're going to fix that now.
You've dumped the database?
Dump. I mean,
No, okay. Okay, okay. Never mind. Let's click on the approved content, see how fast it's.
yeah, it's acceptable.
I
Struggling
think we
with
shouldn't
the
focus so much
TypeScript
on
here.
how fast it's because I feel like we are shifting to more, performance stuff.
We're shifting into more performance stuff.
Yeah, like we're trying to be more into technicality.
Yeah, you're saying this is a waste of time?
Well, no, all I'm
Premature
saying is
optimization, I think. Yeah,
it's not a waste of time, obviously, but I'm saying like it works fine, I believe, so we don't have to enhance it further. Like instead of enhancing its performance, we could just, do something else that's missing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it sounds like you're saying it's a waste of time. That's okay, man.
Yeah,
I think it is
yeah.
a waste of
We don't want
time.
to spend time. We don't want to, keep.
You can just say it, man. It's all right.
Well,
There's no need to dance around the bush.
yeah, it's not dancing around the bush. Nothing is a waste of time if it adds to the overall product. But I just feel like we can do it later. Like we could enhance later. Like for
Indeed.
now, discuss
521
the
deletions? Oh, that's a bit scary.
no. It's just scary when cursor starts modifying stuff.
I'm not even sure what it changed. Oh well, I guess we'll find out in the next video. All right, folks. Excellent. It was a pleasure to share this lovely stream with you today. Um, so just to wrap up, we were able to um, generate the transcript, uh, generate the content,
The content,
and implement the approval and rejection. And now
exactly.
there are two things remaining. One is we need to consider the feedback when generating content. So we need to feed that into the prompt somehow. And then secondly, we also need to feed prior transcripts into the prompt so that when we generate new content, it can reference prior content. And with those two changes, I believe we can find mwah, beautiful content, beautiful handcrafted content that nobody would be able to discern was actually written by AI. And it would take into consideration all of the knowledge inside your beautiful, lovely head and take it out and share it with the world. And that's really what drives us. That's the main driver here. This isn't about making money. This isn't about, you know, hitting a certain MRR figure for us. No, it's none of that. I mean, sure that hopefully would be part of the journey, but what really gets us up in the morning is the ability to change the content game and allow people to bring their whole selves and create a more authentic viewing experience for your followers. So basically enable you to share your own story. I don't know why I switched to a British accent, just saying that, but that's how you know it's heartfelt. All right, is there anything
Well,
else
we
you'd like to
also,
add before we wrap it up? Please.
of course, of course. Well, we also, I think, need to work a little bit on the makeup. Like the overall aesthetics is just a little bit off to me, I feel.
Indeed,
That's it.
it's quite great.
Bye, viewers.
Oh, adios, dear friends, and until the next until the next stream. We'll see you then, as I'm sure you will be eagerly awaiting. By the way, we've pushed back timing half an hour just for this week, and then hopefully from next week. I'm not even sure what we'll do next week since it's going to be 8, but we'll let you know. You know, just keep refreshing the YouTube page, and when the next stream comes about, you'll be the first to know. All right, folks,
I'll be on the first.
adios. Have yourselves
Yeah.
a lovely Sunday. Bye for now.